Hey guys, Bob here from Raw Strength and Muscle, and today we're going to discuss the concept of muscle confusion, okay? Constantly changing up your workouts so your body, your muscles don't get used to one movement or one exercise. The theory being, if you're constantly giving a different stimulus, it's never going to stop growing, okay? And first of all, spoiler alert, I'm against this, okay? There are basically two schools of thought here. One of them is to find out the best exercises for you, specialize in them, do them for years and years and years and years on end, slowly but surely getting stronger and therefore bigger muscles. The other school of thought is to do something for a little bit and to, as soon as you stop growing or stop getting stronger, you switch over to another exercise. And then when you stop growing or stop getting stronger, you switch to another exercise. Or some people just go completely apeshit and they literally never do the same exercise 2 times in a row. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm against this, okay, spurs from 2 things. First of all, the first time I heard about this is back in the 90s, probably, when I was reading Muscle and Fitness magazine, okay? And basically, this guy wrote an editorial about this concept. He said, when he was in his early 20s, I don't know, maybe college age kind of thing, he decided to do this. He's never going to do the same movement 2 workouts in a row, okay? Even if it's something like a bench press, okay? Did bench press last week, flat. Now this week he's going to do incline or decline or barbell instead of dumbbell or, whatever. He's never going to do the same movement twice in a row, okay? And he mentioned a couple of things. He says he grew in size more than ever before, okay? He also, however, said he got weaker than he was before, okay? As a matter of fact, he even put out, I don't think it was a joke. He literally said at one point, jokingly, but still, his girlfriend left him because he was actually getting weaker as he was going, and all the other guys in the gym were getting stronger and stronger and stronger doing their same workouts. Yes, he grew bigger, but he was not getting stronger. He was actually losing strength. And the reason is, instead of getting good at one thing, he was getting worse and worse, okay? He would just do something for a little bit and something for a little bit. And, he ended up never really good at one thing. The other reason why I'm against this is right around that same time. This was probably the early 2000s. I read the book Dinosaur Training, okay? One of the books that absolutely changed my life, especially when it comes to training, but just in general. This really is one of the books that I can recommend to everybody. It completely changed the trajectory of my entire existence. And he was into the long view. He was into just getting better over a long period of time, okay? And, that was one of the underlying concepts, you go ahead and you start, you just work on the few different exercises, whatever fits your body, whatever fits your goals, but you keep plugging away at them. And over years, if you're consistent, you're going to get massive results, okay? So basically I had this guy giving me this really, saying it's bad advice in Muscle and Fitness, and then somebody in this book saying the opposite is good advice. So that's why I never really was into this, okay? Just think of it like this. Let's say I learn, Spanish for a week, and I learned a whole bunch of words 1 week, okay? Great. Now I learned a lot of Spanish considering I've only been learning it for a week. And then next week, I'm going to go ahead and learn Japanese. And now all of a sudden, I speak more Japanese than anybody I know but it was just a week. So how good am I really going to get? And then after that, I learned French. And next thing you know, I speak a little bit of French and a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of German, a little bit of Spanish, whatever. But am I really getting good at anything? Or am I just, spending a lot of time learning stuff, as at the same time, I personally taught myself how to speak, read, write, and understand German when I was living there. And basically in the beginning, in the beginning you learn a lot because you don't know shit. So anything you learn, you're doubling, tripling your knowledge. And then after a while, it kind of slows down. I'm learning a few words here and there, but I'm really just, I'm already pretty good. So I'm not getting that much better. I'm not doubling my damn knowledge of German every week because I already know so much. I've already mastered the grammar I need. I know so many words, so I'll just learn a few words, and it's a much slower progress. But after living there for 14 years, I was working for a German company. Every email I got was in German. Every email I sent was in German. If I was sent to a seminar by the company, it was in German. I had to take tests given by the government to get certifications in German. I was a bad motherfucker when it came to speaking German. Even though, like I said, my progress actually slowed down over time, the cumulative progress was fucking enormous, okay? So it's the same thing here. Like, I am very fucking strong with certain exercises, okay? Very fucking strong. Like I'm rebuilding because I had this inflammation, but I'm rebuilding very quickly back to my 5-plate trap bar deadlift. How did I get there? Okay, how am I getting back to my 5-plate trap bar deadlift? Well, I started with 1 plate on each side of the bar, and I just went ahead and threw on 5 pounds per set to each side. And then at some point that kind of slowed down. So then I put 2.5 pounds for each set every workout. Okay. Then that kind of slowed down. Then I got to the point where I was just adding a 2.5 pound plate to each side every workout just for the top couple sets. Okay. And then it was like I would just add a 1.25 pound plate to each side for my last couple sets. Okay, so basically my progress slowed down over time. I wasn't doubling and tripling my strength. I wasn't doubling and tripling my size of my muscles. But the fact of the matter is, after a year and a half, 2.5 years, I mean, I don't see a whole lot of people putting 5 fucking plates on the trap bar and pulling it up 5 fucking times. Like, that's elite level. And how did I get there? By specializing in just this and doing it over a long period of time. I do the same thing with my squats. I do the same thing with my dips. I do dips with 4 plates around my waist for 2 sets of 5. How did I do this? I started off doing push-ups, and then I started doing ring push-ups, then I started doing dips, then I started doing ring dips, then I started doing bar dips with a 25-pound plate, and I just added a 2.5-pound plate as often as I could, and it slowed down after a while. I had to add 1.25 pound plate. But over weeks and months and years, I'm doing 4 fucking plates. That's like my body weight in addition to my body weight, and I'm doing fucking reps with that. So like I said, it's basically, if you want to just look good and exercise, yes, you could get cosmetic results, appearance results by switching up your workout all the time. If you want to just exercise, and just be in general fit, yes, you can. But if you want to be somebody who reaches an elite level of anything, like I said, language learning, language learning, an elite level of a job, an elite level of anything, a doctor doesn't become a doctor by doing 2 years of pre-med and then 2 years of pre-law and then going to like law school and then becoming a doctor. I mean, he has to go doctor for 12 years straight, and then he becomes a doctor. He's not good at fucking anything else, but he's damn good at fucking being the doctor, okay? And that's what you want when you need a fucking doctor. So like I said, the bottom line is you just need to decide what you want. You want to be jack of all trades, not really good at fucking any goddamn lift, fine, do that. But if you want to excel in a certain way, like at certain exercises or a certain type of sport, you need to concentrate, go balls in, all in on that one. And the other problem that people have with this is like, well, I stopped growing after a while. You don't really stop growing after a while. What happens is you just get bored. Well, I don't want to just go and do fucking dips and pull-ups and squats and deadlifts every time I work out. Well, you need to learn this. I did a video recently where I talked about, how is it that you can be so consistent with your diet and your workouts? Well, enjoy eating healthy food. Realize that bad food is bad for you. It will make you feel bad, so you don't want to eat bad food. You do want to eat good food. Enjoy going to the gym. And it's the same thing here. Instead of going like, well, I did bench press every week for 3 weeks and now I'm bored and I want a new workout routine. Fucking enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed throwing that 1.25 pound plate on the fucking belt when I was doing my dips or my pull-ups or whatever. Like, it was fucking massive for me. It was insane. I would get excited to go ahead and do, instead of doing 400 some odd pounds plus a 1.25 plate on each side of the trap bar. Like, I got excited to go to the gym. I got excited to do that set. I was excited after I did that set. I was glowing for the rest of the day after I did this set. And that's what you really need to do. Instead of being like, well, I'm bored of this. I want to do something else today. Fine, switch up your exercises. Whatever, it's better than not working out. But like I said, if you want elite levels of fucking anything, you're going to have to specialize and you're going to have to enjoy the little steps. Okay, every single pound, every 2 pounds, every 5 pounds you add to the bar, you need to know you're getting closer to your main goal. And your main goal is going to be specializing in this lift and getting fucking good at it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Any questions, please ask them down below. I'll answer them, or I'll answer them in a video if they're good questions for video topics like this one. And aside from that, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, check out my workout program, link down below, RSAM workout. It explains the workout that I use to build like fucking 12, 15 pounds of muscle in a year and a half. while just using basic exercises that I literally did in my garage at one point. I literally did the exercise in my living room of my 1-bedroom studio apartment during lockdown. Trust me, this is a lockdown-proof workout. This is a home workout, but this is also a brutally effective workout at getting big and strong. rsamworkout.com, links down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.